So our first step was to create an object for container, second was to create an object for ALV, and third is to bind the data and field catalog using our method. So our first step is done. What we did is we first declare the object of container name using data statement, name of the object ALV underscore cont, type ref2, and name of the class. Similarly, we created and we declared, and the creation is done when you write the create object after type ref2. So in 2 lines we create object. The first line is that using data we have to declare the name of the object, write type ref2 and name of class. In the second step we write create object and the name of the object. So here we have declared the 2 objects. One is an declaration of the object of container, second is the declaration of the object of ALV, and the class name is CLGUI ALV grid. So in the first step, first we created the container, so create object, name of the object, and then we check the constructor, and there we saw that we need to mandatorily pass the container name. So here I have passed the container name is cont. So we will see what is the cont. Like, we need to create a screen, and we will just like the module poll screen, and there we will create one container and whose name will be cont. So whatever name we will give in that screen of the name of the container, that we will need to pass here. Okay, now we will create the object of ALV grid. So what we need to write here, same thing, create object, what was the name, ALO underscore ALV. So write ALO underscore ALV. Now again I am going to check the constructor there, so just go to that class CLGUI ALV grid. So here again I am going to search constructor, so write find constructor. So here we can see this is the one, generates and links ALV. So double click on this. No, not double click, just put the cursor and go to the parameter. 1 second. Put the cursor here, check the parameter. So here I can see that we have this I parent. So again, if you see that this is all the optionals, the ones that are ticked they are optional, and the one not ticked is not optional. So I need to pass, this is mandatory, I underscore parent. So let's just copy this and see here it's written parent container, means the container. Here we need to pass the name of the object of the container. Okay, so again write exporting, and this would be the name of the object of container. So this is ALO underscore CONT. Save it. Let me just first once check. So what we did as of now is, first we created the object of container, then we created the object of ALV, and in the object, while creating the object of ALV, we passed the object of container. So like container is parent under which we have ALV. Now we have both the objects of container and ALV. Now the next step would be to bind the data with, now we need to bind the data, final table and the field catalog. So now we will do this using method set table for first display. So like let's check the method to bind both things. So we will go back to class CLGUI ALV grid. And here we will go to the class CLGUI ALV grid and search for the method set table for first display. This is the method that will bind the data in the field catalog. Set table, let's search, we get, yeah, we got this. So let's just copy this. Now let's call this method. So how do we call this? We will go to pattern, web object patterns, enter here the name of the object through which we are calling. So the object name of the object of ALV is _ALV. Name of the class is CL underscore GUI ALV grid, and the method that we want to call using this object of this class is set table for first display. So this came here. Now just uncomment the things, like I think there is nothing to pass when exporting, so let's just remove all these. In the changing we have IT out tab, which is the which is where we have to pass the table which is containing the final data which we want to display. So that one is in, let me check the name of the final table, that is LT underscore final, and the field catalog is, let's uncomment it, LT underscore fcat we created. Okay, let's save this. Okay, so this is these three things we did: created the object of container, created the object of ALV, and called the method set table for first display using our object of ALV. Okay, now we need to do another thing, that is we need to create a screen. One second. We will call screen. We will call once. After all this execution, one screen will be called, which will just show the output data, which will have this container. So we will write call screen. Let's give this as name as 1000 or 1100, let it be. Save it. Now double click here. So it will ask if we want to create this screen. So here in this screen we will create container which will be containing our ALV. So just write here as a description demo, and we have in this screen we have attributes, element list, flow, logic. So let's just go to the layout where we are creating one blank container in which ALV will be displayed. So we had, while creating the object of container, we had passed the name cont. So with that name only we will create our custom container. So let's see which one is the custom container. So just click here and drag it and just